Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Friday. And so today for our video, we're going to make a Christmas card. We're going to be using some product from the current holiday catalog. It's actually called July to December catalog, but it actually goes till January the 3rd. So it does not go through January. It stops on January 3rd, and then the new occasions catalog starts on January 4th. So we are going to be using some designer series paper and a bundle from that catalog, and we're also going to be using the decorative mask, one set of decorative mask from the annual catalog. Plus, I'm going to be using some blends. I'm going to be using what else? I'm going to be using the Alphabet Alamode dies, which I love. I love the size of them. And I'm also going to be using a large circle punch. This is not shown in any catalog. It's the 2.5-inch circle punch that is sold on my online store. So if you're interested in circle punches, they are awesome. And you can't see them in the catalog. They're only on the online store. So let's get started today. I am going to do some die cutting, lots of coloring. So it might be just a little bit longer than normal. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I think that's good. All right, so I have a piece of 5.5 by 8.5, and this is thick white cardstock. So I'm going to fold this in half. You could score it. I did not. You could score it if you wanted to. I am going to do some masking on here, and I'm going to be using the masks from the annual catalog, and they are called 4 square decorative masks. There's 4 of them in the pack. They are, I think, $10. $11. They're reasonable. And I am going to be laying this on here like this. So I'm going to be using a little piece of tape to hold it in place. Okay, this is my Scotch. We do not sell this. This is called Scotch Artist Tack, Low Tack Artist Tape. So I'm just going to tape this down to hold it in place. Okay, I'm going to be using a blending brush with shaded spruce. Okay, so I am going to use my blending brush, and I'm going to go ahead and mask this card. Now I want a little light and dark, so I am not really doing this as much as normal because I do want some light and dark in here. So every time I touch the blending brush down, it's giving me a little darker color, which is good. Exactly what I want. So I'm making my own background. Okay, super easy, and these are easy cleanup also. So your masks, you just take them, since this is water-based ink, just take them to the faucet, rinse them off, and all the ink will fall away. And be careful when you're drying them, right? Because you don't want to, they are plastic, kind of a lightweight plastic, so you don't want to bend them or tear them. I've never had one tear, but I wouldn't want that to happen. Okay, it's looking good. Might do some down here on the edge. A little more. Doing a little definition. Okay, I think that's good. I don't wash my blending brushes. I just, clean them off like this on my paper. I keep one. This one is for dark greens. Don't feel the need to clean them each time. You could if you want to. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? I absolutely love how that turned out. Okay, so this is easy cleanup. All right, now I'm going to put that aside. I have another piece of cardstock. I'm going to be using the Joy of Noel bundle. So the Joy of Noel bundle is sold in the current mini catalog, has awesome stamps. I'm going to be using this stamp right here. I'm going to stamp that a couple times in Memento Black. And then I'm going to cut that out on my mini cut and emboss that I have right here by me. I'm going to do it twice. Okay. Then I am going to color this in using my blends. And I have my shaded spruce, light and dark. And then I just have the dark cherry cobbler. I think I'm just going to use the dark on the berries. I don't really need to use the light and dark. So I'm just going to color this in. So with your blends, you don't really need to go right to the very edge because it does kind of bleed over just a smidge. A smidge a word? I think it is. You know what I mean? Okay. And so these are alcohol based, and the Memento pad is designed to work with alcohol based items. It also works with, if you wanted to color this in with a marker, it would be fine. Just saying. Okay, you want to hear that pop. When you close them, that means that they're airtight and you won't have to worry about the alcohol evaporating. So I'm going to do, using the brush tip now, and I'm just coloring in these smaller leaves with the light blend. This is the light shaded spruce. And then I will use the dark on the bigger leaves. I could just use both on both, but I'm not doing it that way today. I'm just using the light on the little leaves and the dark on the bigger leaves. Okay, and then I have my, like as I said, I have my Pee-wee, my mini cut and emboss here by me, and I will bring that up and I will cut this out. So I have a lot of people ask me when they get started, which cut and emboss should I start with? Okay, well here's the thing. This small one will only cut out smaller items. Okay, so if you're not going to be, ooh, look how dark that is. I think it's okay though. If you're not, I think it'll fade a little bit. If you're not going to be cutting out any big dies, okay, or want to use any of the regular size embossing folders, then the mini will work out fine for you. And they are only $63, so they are cheaper, right? They're more or less expensive and lightweight, take up less room. If you travel with them, it's awesome. But if you want to cut out regular size embossing folders or bigger dies, you need the bigger cut and emboss. And I have people, most people start out with the big one and then end up with the small one later because they wanted both. They both have a purpose, but if you can't decide, I would start out with the larger one, honestly, and then decide if I want the smaller one. Smaller one's great for like a tabletop, like if I have both of mine on the credenza. But if you don't have a credenza or a separate place for them, you might just want to get the small one and keep it on your table, right? It's very useful for most things that you will want to cut. Okay, I love it. So now you can see I used both blends on the leaves. And I could have done some shading. I didn't, but I could have. Okay, so now I'm going to cut these out. I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to get the Joy of Noel dies that coordinate. And this is the die that coordinates. Okay. And I have these little pieces of tape that I used before. And they are very useful to keep. You can use them over and over. So I'm just going to put that down. Put that down. Hold that in place. And I'm going to bring the mini cut and emboss up here. Okay, now this is my silicone craft sheet, and I'm going to use this underneath my mini. Why? Because it is so lightweight that it likes to scoot around. But if you have this underneath, it really holds it tight to the table. Just a thought. Okay, so you can see that this works out great for this size die. And this tape is low tack, so it is not likely to tear your paper. Can't say it never will, because there is a chance that it could. But I haven't had much trouble with that. So look at that. It's so cute. All right, let's do the other one real quick. So we got them both here. We're going to cut them both out. I'm going to use them both on our card today. Okay. Okay, now I have this one done. There we go. I love the tape to hold everything in place. Okay, I am going to use cut one more thing while I have this out. And I'm going to cut my joy. So I have gold foil paper. I put adhesive sheets on the back. And I have my letters from Alamode. They're called Alphabet Alamode. And I'm going to cut these out. All three at the same time. Because I don't want to run this through over and over. Tape that down. Tape that down. Put my plate on top. I call that a sandwich. Use both plates. Okay, we're done cutting. Okay. I'll leave this here because I am going to do one other thing with glue. Okay, so there's JOY. And cuts out the circle, the center rather. Use my take your pick tool. Oh, these pop out really easy. JOY. Don't want to lose my letters. Ooh, that would be a crisis, right? Okay, so these have sticky on the back. Very cool. Now I have a piece of designer series paper. This is from Joyful Specialty Paper that's sold in the Holiday Mini. And as I said, I have my circle punch. This is a 2.5-inch circle punch. I'm just going to punch this out. I always do them upside down so I can see what I'm punching. No waste that way. Okay. I also did one little extra cut. I'm going to show you this. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not, but look at these. These sprigs. These are from the Joy of Noel dies. And I went ahead and cut 2 of these out. Okay, just in case I want to use them. I think I might. Okay, let's start assembling our card. First of all, I need to decide, do I want this circle up high or down low? First of all, I'm looking at this. Do leaves grow up or do they grow down? They grow up. So I'm going to attach this to my card. And I think I'm going to put it kind of in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to attach these. And these really make the card, I think. So I'm going to glue these down. Next, could have used my my liquid glue, but don't really need to. So I'm going to put this at the bottom and this at the top. There we go. Okay, and this paper really coordinates well. Now I have these, and I mentioned that I will maybe use these. I'm trying to decide. Yes, I think I am. Okay, so I'm going to put some liquid glue on the back because I did not put adhesive sheets on this. Should have, but I didn't. But it's okay. Oh, look, I got a glue bubble. A glue bubble. So, just a little bit, tiny bit. Okay, looking good. So that's our, just so you know, mine's all glued up. But this is our liquid, Tombow Mono Multi-Purpose Glue. That's a mouthful. And this is going to get tucked under here. The little wrap. So this is really going to bring in that shaded spruce. Then this one is going to go up here. See, I like symmetrical. I don't know about you. I like symmetrical. Not always, but I think on this card it's good. Okay, now I'm going to use my Joy. So this is the hardest part, is getting this backing off. And I'm not going to put down a lot of weight until I know for exactly where I want it. Yeah, take your pick tools where it's at. Look at that. I love it. don't think it's going to need any embellishments. I did bring over some embellishments. Okay, here I said it's so easy to take off. There we go. I did bring over some embellishments, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. Oh, yes, it's so cute. The embellishments that I was thinking is these are the adhesive back dragonflies and birds. Okay, so, well, I'm not going to put dragonflies on here, that's for sure, but look at this dove. Kind of liking the dove. Just one dove. I think it adds something because I have this gold going on and I think it adds something. Yes, I love it. Okay, one of those. The card is completed except for the sentiment inside. I do see that this needs to be glued down in one spot right here. Okay, I will hold that down until it glues down. So in the Joy of Noel, there is this Making Spirits Bright stamp. And I really like that sentiment so much. And I'm thinking I'm going to stamp that inside. And I think I'm going to do it in Memento Black. Yep. Making Spirits Bright inside. Ooh, did I have ink on my fingers? Oh, Trevis. I did. I'm going to stamp this right here so maybe it covers it up. Okay, we got that done. Do I need any kind of stamp inside? This is kind of cute. Nope, not going to do it. I think I'm going to leave it. Let me close this so I don't stick my card in that pad. Okay, there is our finished card today. I love this. Absolutely love this stamp. And the letters, yeah. So that's alphabet a la mode. And you can make any word you want, right? You can make personalized birthday cards with that. I love it. Okay, so hope you enjoyed watching this today. My name's Trevis Bossler, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri. Thanks for watching my videos, and please subscribe if you'd like.